Accused of abandoning Dakota in difficult times, Jamie Dornan causes shock when he speaks out. Jamie Dornan sat alone at his desk, laptop open, phone buzzing, so much so that each new notification felt like a stab to the brain. Text messages, emails, social media comments, all focused on the same hot topic. Jamie Dornan dumped Dakota Johnson. Jamie left Dakota when she was in crisis. Jamie chose family. Dakota is lonely, and a variety of other complaints from fans and the press. Jamie sighed, his eyes tired from reading and rereading the pithy, provocative lines. He had known that fame came with gossip, but it had never felt so heavy as it did now. Dakota, his co-star, his colleague, someone he once respected, was being thrust into the spotlight. And he knew, if he didn't speak up, things could spiral out of control. Hours earlier, Jamie had read a major article in an entertainment magazine. When Dakota collapsed, Jamie quietly left, leaving her on-screen lover in crisis. The article was accompanied by leaks from a stranger who claimed to be a close source, describing every detail. Jamie rarely calls Dakota. Jamie avoids events she attends. Jamie focuses on family, leaving Dakota to fend for herself. Jamie raised his head, looking out the glass window. He saw the unfamiliar city silhouette. The feeling of distance between him and the public, between him and Dakota, suddenly slackened like a broken string. A few minutes later, he picked up the phone, dialed the number of his closest media representative, to prepare for a response. Public opinion and turmoil. The rumor spread across social media in just a few hours. Entertainment news sites republished shocking headlines, and videos commenting, "Did Jamie leave Dakota alone in the storm?" were shared in droves. Fans were divided into two camps: Jamie's supporters, who believed he had the right to choose his own life; Dakota's supporters, who believed Jamie was irresponsible, using other people's feelings to cover up his own personal reasons. Dakota Johnson, meanwhile, was going through a difficult personal period: career pressure, media scrutiny, rumors about her mental health. She felt every watchful eye, every sarcastic comment. But she didn't react quickly. She kept quiet, focused on her work, and maintained her dignity, at least she wanted to. But the loneliness couldn't be hidden forever. One evening, after a stressful filming session, Dakota sat quietly in her apartment. Notifications kept popping up on her phone screen. "Jamie dumped you. Jamie chose family over you. Are you going to speak up?" All of them were like knives stabbing into her soul. She closed her eyes, swallowed her tears, and told herself, "I won't let the rumors dictate my life." Then she turned on her phone, looking at the messages from friends and colleagues, some worried, some urging her to speak up, some criticizing Jamie. She could respond, but what if all of Hollywood was waiting for her statement? She sighed, turned off her phone, and told herself she needed time. Meanwhile, Jamie's publicist was preparing a statement, short, strong, slick, ready to be released in the morning. Jamie decided he wouldn't let the rumors continue to spread like this. He would speak out publicly to put an end to the misunderstandings. A heartfelt response. The next morning, Jamie Dornan's statement appeared on major news sites. "I've heard a lot of rumors about me abandoning Dakota Johnson when she was going through a difficult time. Today, I want to make it clear, that's not true. I would never abandon anyone in a difficult time, and I would never use someone else's personal circumstances as an excuse to hide my own choices." The statement continued, "Dakota and I are colleagues, people who have worked together artistically. I respect her, and I cherish what we have. If there are gaps, it's not because I'm selfish or inconsiderate, but because life, schedules, work pressures, personal responsibilities, are more complicated than anyone on the outside can see. I don't need to hide. If someone wants to believe the rumors, as long as they understand, responsible speech and the truth are worth more than rumors. The statement was accompanied by a new photo, Jamie standing in natural light, looking straight into the camera with a serious look. The caption read, "Please stop speculating. I just want people to see the truth." As soon as the announcement went viral, social media exploded. Some users congratulated Jamie for daring to confront her, others were skeptical. Was this a PR move? But at least the rumors could not continue to run wild like before. Later that evening, Jamie appeared on a popular talk show. He sat across from the host, the lights shining on his tired but determined face. He said, "I know people want a thriller. But life is not a movie script. I did not abandon Dakota. I talked to her. I told her that I respect her, support her, and wish her well. But I have my own choices in life, and that doesn't mean I deny the values between us." The MC asked a difficult question. "Many people say you chose to abandon Dakota when she was fragile to protect your image. What do you say about that?" Jamie stayed for a while. "I understand that reason perhaps from the outside looking in. But the reality is, I don't want people to misunderstand. Dakota doesn't need me to rescue her. Shush is much stronger than many people think. As for me, I also have limits. But I want to affirm, I don't abandon anyone. And if I've ever hurt her, any words, any actions, I apologize. Please do what I do." The audience was silent. The camera panned over many people's faces, eyes lit up with doubt, sympathy, curiosity, all shades. The iconic speech was a Jamie who didn't avoid, didn't hide, accepted the real spotlight and understood the troubles. Meeting Dakota. After the talk show taping, Jamie took a plane back to New York, where Dakota was working on an independent film project. He called her first. "Dakota, did you hear my announcement?" She hung up for a long time, then answered. "I saw it, thanks." Her voice was flat, not excited, not broken, neutral but tinged with sadness. Jamie gasped. "Do you want to meet me and talk? Together, normal?" Dakota was silent. Finally, "Okay." In the old studio, where we used to work together, Jamie arrived early. He sat in the old studio, his hands shaking slightly. When the door opened, Dakota walked in, her eyes were patient, determined. He stood up, embarrassed. "Dakota, thank you for coming," Jamie said. She hesitated. "I want to know, why did it spread like that? Why do people believe you abandoned me?" Jamie looked straight at her. "There are many things no one knows. I'm busy, work, family, personal pressure. I was wrong in handling this relationship. But I don't deny everything between us. If the rumors hurt you, I'm sorry. I can't change what's past, but I can make it clear so no one uses them to put you down." Dakota looked at him. "But what if people don't want to hear the argument? What if they just want a story more exciting than the truth?" Jamie took her hand. "Then we let the truth speak. You have your own life choices, and I respect that. I hope you understand. I don't hate you, I don't shun you, I just want things to be clear." She squeezed his hand gently, her eyes filled with tears. "I am not the one who was abandoned. I am the one who always stood up no matter the rain or wind." She looked away. "But I also need to hear an apology from the person I once trusted." Jamie nodded. "I'm sorry, Dakota, for the times I wasn't strong enough to protect you. Sorry for letting you endure the rumors. I'm sorry." After a while, the two of them sat together in the old sound room where they used to work together. The silence lasted, but not awkwardly. It was a moment of confrontation, not to reconnect, but to end in the most genuine way. When Dakota left the studio, she looked back. Thank you for saying it. Now, let me move on. Jamie said nothing, just watched her figure disappear. Aftermath and a new beginning. News of the meeting spread. There were reporters taking pictures, there were articles describing Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson meet privately, face the rumors. But this time, the content was different. No noise, no fighting, just a dialogue in truth and forgiveness. Many fans expressed their emotions. They thanked Jamie for being frank, for not hiding. They praised Dakota for her resilience and dignity. Some were still skeptical. Was it a PR stunt? But at least the debate died down. Dakota continued with the new film project. She participated from the beginning with an independent team, without a big, loud promotion, just quietly and seriously about art. She did not avoid photos, but did not seek attention either. She repositioned herself, not a victim, not an abandoned person, but a person with the right to choose. Jamie returned to the schedule, but in a different way. He did not avoid rumors when they were false, letting the press release become a weapon to release. He balances career with reality. He makes time for friends, family, for moments away from the spotlight. Once, when a reporter asked him, "Do you regret how this incident affected Dakota?" Jamie looked away. "I can't change the past. I can only take responsibility for my words and actions from now on. I want people to see her not through rumors, but for who she really is, strong, creative, and respectable." Dakota accepted an invitation to attend an awards ceremony, not with Jamie, but alone. On the red carpet, she wore a light dress, her eyes calm. When a reporter asked her about the rumors, she replied, "I don't want to add fuel to the fire. Everyone has their own choice. I said what I needed to say. Now, I choose to move on." The audience fell silent, then applauded gently.